So today we're going to work on our Solar-Plexus Chakra, which is called the Manipura Chakra in Sanskrit, which is the ancient India written language. Please let me know if you can hear me. I've got my microphone and headphones, so it's hard for me to tell. Hey Lisa, how are you? Lisa, can you hear me? Somebody let me know if they can hear me, and then I will begin. You cannot hear me? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to talk like this. Is this a good volume? Let's see. How does this sound? I don't look well, thank you. I'm going through, thank you for telling me you can hear me, but I'm going through treatment right now and it's pretty hardcore, so I'm not feeling well. So that's why I don't look well. Okay, so today we're going to be going over the Solar-Plexus Chakra, and reference that I use a lot is this A Little Bit of Chakras, written by Amy Lee and Chad McCree, and we're going to do a lot of information on it. Today I've added a lot more than I've been doing. We've done the other two chakras. We're going to go all the way up. So today we're going to talk about and work on our Solar-Plexus Chakra. In Sanskrit, again, it's Manipura, and I need to look up the way it sounds because I'm not sure, and usually I do. But what that means in Sanskrit is radiant jewel city. So like the sun, the solar plexus chakra is bright yellow like the sun. So as I'm talking, start practicing imagining bright, radiant, translucent, shiny yellow, gold. And you don't want it to be like a dark or a muddy color, but start in your inner eye visualizing that color. Thank you, Lisa. Because we're going to use that visualization for our meditation. So our solar plexus is located about 3 inches above our navel, above our belly button, so maybe about right here. And the color again is yellow, like the sun. And we can bring that color and make our solar plexus more healthy, even just by wearing yellow, surrounding ourselves by yellow, and always picturing it, you know. So we were picturing red, we were imagining orange, now we're imagining yellow. And this time I've brought crystals. I know which crystals work with this chakra and all the things. So it's just like the sun, and it is responsible for your identity, energy, digestion, metabolism. So these are really important things. So we don't want our solar plexus to be out of balance, which mine had been my entire life. When I did all this research, I was like, oh my God, you know, this explains so much. I don't know if you guys remember my borderline talk, but my whole life identity crisis is over. And you know, I've been doing so much work on my chakras and on my spirituality, and I wonder if my solar plexus had a lot to do with me being able to get through that identity crisis. It also, unbalanced, can manifest eating disorders, which I have. So we'll talk about that. Possible blockages due to the Manipura chakra manifest as diabetes, eating disorders, weight problems, chronic fatigue, liver dysfunction, and stomach ulcers. So those are, like I said, some pretty significant things. Some right there is enough to want to work on getting your solar plexus balanced. We don't want this one out of balance. We don't want any of them out of balance. But as we go up, that what they're responsible for gets more and more and more. So our root chakra is responsible for our basic needs, food, shelter, water, clothing. Our next one up, our sacral chakra, is for pleasure. It's our sweet spot. Pleasure, sexuality, sensuality, sensory, and then we're now moving on to serious medical conditions and digestion and things that are really serious. As is, survival and, enjoyment, joy, which was the sacral chakra. Those are also very important, but these things can cause, chronic illness. So for mental, it can manifest as unpleasant emotions, unpleasant feelings, such as aggression, manipulative behavior, neediness, victim mentality, powerless feelings, and stress. So I just described my entire TikTok story, and when I started TikTok, it was all about my trauma and healing. And now that I'm getting into the actual spiritual healing of it, I am really seeing and realizing so much. Thank you. So, a lot of these things I have had and still do. I have eating disorders, which causes serious stomach problems. Our solar plexus is related to the element of fire. So you can feel fire in your stomach from an ulcer, from IBS, from a lot of different things when this is not in balance. So the mental is the powerless feelings, stress, victim mentality, aggression, manipulative behavior, constant need for validation and approval, low self-confidence, basic feelings of negativity and shame. And that's hardcore. Those are unpleasant to sit in. So we're going to try to get our solar plexus aligned today and in balance. And you can go back if you want on my YouTube channel, which is Felonies and Poppy Seeds, no spaces. And this will be posted there. And before this is the other two. And we're going to go up to the crown chakra, and then we're going to start in on some yoga practices. But right now, we're going to keep focusing on the Manipura. We do want this chakra to be balanced. It is really imperative. When it's in balance, you get an innate sense of security and an inspiration to succeed and overcome. You feel comfortable in your own skin, which I have never in my life felt comfortable in my own skin. So that was really caught my eye, because I do now, since I've done a lot of self-healing. But I'm excited to add the chakra healing. Innate sense of security. Oh, okay, so feeling comfortable in your own skin, openness to new roles in your life, and you begin to shine, like literally shine, like the sun. Like you begin to look radiant. That yellow light, that golden light that is in our solar plexus that we're going to envision in our mind's eye will start radiating outward. So yeah, if you watch my borderline personality disorder podcast, clearly my solar plexus chakra was extremely blocked. It's associated with the element fire. So when unbalanced, it feels like you have fire in your stomach. Like I said, stress, ulcers. So to begin to heal the I'm going to say solar plexus just so I don't confuse anybody, since I don't want to disrespect the language either. So the solar plexus, we're going to use the elements that are associated with it. The sun, fire, yellow color, the sun. So when we do a meditation, it's best if we can be outside in the sun. If we can't, it's okay. You know, we just do the best we can. We could go in, if you can't be outside, you know, you can light a candle, and that's being around fire. So it's still being around the element. You know, so there's ways to do it. Also trying new things and activities to relieve stress. My best friend, Elisa, she was going through a really hard time several months ago, and she started, well, about a year ago, and she started painting, and she never had. And I watched her, like, blossom, and I watched just this smile on her face that I'd never seen. It was relieving her creativity side, and it was relieving her fears and stress just painting. She was painting, and these beautiful abstracts were coming to life. And so try to pick up something new, and you know, see if you can see a transformation as well. I watched it in her, and doing all my research, I watched it in me. I just didn't know it. A yummy way to support your solar plexus chakra is to actually eat yellow, earthy foods. Bananas, brown rice, pineapple, bell peppers, etc. I mean, literally eating yellow, earthy foods help feed and balance your solar plexus chakra. And it's the same with all your chakras. And wearing yellow, putting yellow around you. And my microphone just said low battery, so I may have to take this off in a little while. But so there are different yoga poses to each chakra, and I think I will wait to go over those until we're done with the crown chakra, and then we'll start doing the yoga poses, and I'll start teaching which ones go with which chakras. So there are healing stones and crystals that help with balancing your solar plexus, which if you have any of them, you know, grab them, put them around you. We're going to begin our meditation here shortly. So tiger's eye, citrine, amber are just 3 of them. So I grabbed some of mine, also selenite. And then I've got a sunstone from my beautiful friend Angela. She sent me, I need to show you guys this on another post, but I brought that. So basically, I just brought one of my little altars that I make with Sanskrit positive affirmation words on it. And I'm putting my crystals on there. And if I were indoors, I would put a candle on there and light it. So that's helpful. So to begin the meditation, I want you to find a quiet space where you can have maybe 30 minutes at least alone, unbothered, and begin. So once you find that space, I want you to begin to try to envision that yellow color with your eyes closed. So I want you to use your eyes, but turn them inside and look inside your body to your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, and start envisioning that yellow, bright, beautiful, translucent energy flowing around and moving in there in the nadis, in the chakras. So once you've found your quiet space, I sit cross-legged and I put my hands on my knees like this. You receive the most energy when your hands are open and up. If you start to feel a little bit overwhelmed with energy, you can just place them down on your knees like that. And then once you've found your space, close your eyes and begin to focus on your breathing. And your breathing right now is just normal breathing. So in your nose, out your nose. Your mouth is for eating, your nose is for breathing. If you're all stuffed up, nothing you can do, use your mouth. But it's recommended to use your nose. Okay, I'm going to just connect this because it's going to do something weird. Okay, can you still hear me? Okay, just let me know if you cannot hear me. So in your meditative state, in your space, make sure your spine is aligned, your crown chakra is pointed up, and a lot of people sit super rigid trying to make their spine aligned. You don't have to be rigid. You want your shoulders down. You want to be sitting comfortable, just aligned. So continue to breathe until you find a good rhythm of breath in and out through your nose. And as you're breathing in, breathe in that magnificent yellow, shining gold color and envision it engulfing your solar plexus chakra. And when you breathe out any negativity or anything that you're holding on to from the day, any stress, let go of that for now. Breathe in yellow, breathe out stress. And just continue to do that for a few. And when you get to the point to where your mind's eye can actually envision you breathing in these beautiful particles and rays of yellow light, and it moving all the way down to your solar plexus, you've already made it quite far in balancing. Envisioning and seeing in your mind's eye is very important. So when you're ready, begin to breathe a little bit more intentionally, deeper and slower. Envision your solar plexus chakra in your mind's eye. So the word chakra in Sanskrit means wheel. So if you want, you can envision this circle just spinning with energy and rays and particles of yellow, beautiful, translucent light. And continue your breathing and continue your posture. Now begin to see your solar plexus chakra in your mind's eye as you're breathing in deep and slow. Just envision that beautiful sun, the beautiful color, and place your hand on your solar plexus chakra. We're trying to connect with it through our touch. Once you do connect with it, if you connect with it during this meditation, you will not only feel the energy inside, you'll be able to feel it with your hand, and that's quite an experience. And the mantra for the solar plexus chakra meditation is RAM, R-A-M. So as you're feeling the energy flowing, begin to say RAM, RAM. You can sing it, you can chant it, you can say it. That provides a certain vibration, and that's what we're looking for. RAM. The real definition is victory to Lord Rama. It's a popular chant used widely for congregational chanting, as it instills confidence and promotes peace and harmony. R-A-M. RAM. RAM. So that is a vibration in itself. And so that should help you connect and feel that energy. And you can do this for as long as you want. You can do it until you literally feel that connection. You can come back to this later and do it over and over. You can do it until you feel balanced, whatever is good for you. And then the solar plexus affirmation is, there's several. I am enough, and what I do is enough. So repeat those. I am enough, and what I do is enough. I am motivated, and I have purpose. I am successful, and I am worthy of love. I don't need anyone's approval. The affirmation for today is, I am confident and I stand in my power. I am confident and I stand in my power. And you want to say that out loud if you can. And then when you feel ready, just start taking your breathing back to normal. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Relax. Rub your arms, your shoulders, your legs. Love your body. Thank your body. Thank your body for healing. Thank yourself for healing and balancing your solar plexus chakra. And act as if it's balanced. Thank you. Thank you, solar plexus chakra. Thank you for doing this meditation. Thank you, Missy, for taking the time to show my body and my chakras love and balance. Self-love, self-love talk, all of that. It's going to help in everything we do on this channel. So again, you can take this and do that meditation. You can write it down and do it with your own music. You can actually find solar plexus chakra music. That's what I have playing. I don't know if you can hear it. And, you know, so you can go at your own pace. I'm just kind of trying to give you the basic tools. And we're going to go deep into this. They've got to be, I guess it's yellow, so maybe it's trying to help me out. There is so much to chakras, and I'm trying to give myself and you guys the basics, a basic meditation for each one to begin to get them in balance. And once we've done all that, we're going to delve in a lot deeper and go into the history and where this all came from and the science of this. I'm good. How are you? Because this is science. This is no hocus pocus. There are physical, real lines in our body called nadis, and in different areas in our bodies they twist and turn and they kind of knot up, and those are our chakras. Scientifically, medically, in our body we have these life force energy centers, and they're so very important, so much more important than I ever realized. My life is different today from even 2 weeks ago, from my just studying about chakras. I feel like I'm a different person. So again, drink a lot of water. If you know, once you've done this meditation, take good care of yourself. And then I wanted to just add a few more things, and then I have one more activity to walk you through. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to give you the information. So the primary reason for the solar plexus chakra to be imbalanced, or for it to be too dense, is repressed anger and rage. And we all have, hi Dara, I love you. We all have repressed anger and rage, whether we do it intentionally or not. Some of us, the trauma is so extensive, we just repress it without even knowing it's there. Some of us know it's there, and we're holding on to it. It sometimes feels safe to hold on to fear and anger, but we don't want to, because that keeps us all out of whack, all fucked up, and we don't want that. We want to be balanced, because so much more comes after balancing your chakras. So much more. And I'm so excited for this journey with you guys. So because of our repressed anger, it sits in our solar plexus. The actual repressed anger sits right there. That's why people get ulcers and things and illnesses and liver pain and all the things, because it's actually manifesting negative and pain and sickness in there from our repressed anger. So I wanted to give you an activity to expel anger, and you can do this on your own time. You can do it as much as you need to. Basically, you're going to find a secluded area. Outside is ideal. And where you're going to expel your anger and rage into the earth. You're going to give it to the earth. Thank you, Dara. This has changed my life. And like I said, this is so simple and just the very tip of the iceberg of delving into chakras. And I am a different person. So thank you for saying that. That means so much to me. So this is funny because my little one, she has a lot of worries and fears, and we've always done this thing where I take my hand and I go like this to her chest and I say, give me your worries, give me your worries, and I'll throw them and we'll stomp on them. And it makes her laugh, and when I found this activity, I was like, well, holy shit, we can do this too. So we're going to expel our rage and anger into the earth by stomping on it. The earth will take that energy and recycle it into white light that it will use as fuel when it needs. So it's a really good arrangement between humans and the earth and energy exchange. And when you're out sitting on the ground, you're also getting that electrical charge from the earth. So it gives, you give, you receive, it receives. It's a really great thing. So go outside. You want to stand up tall and close your eyes and breathe in and out through your solar plexus. So when you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, imagine that breath is coming in and out through your solar plexus. Begin to stomp your feet. This is a fun one. Do this for as long as you can. Your eyes are closed. You're breathing through your solar plexus and you're stomping your feet without real intention at this point. And when you're ready to stop doing that, on your next big inhale, envision your breath coming into you. And then when you exhale, do it intentionally, sharply, and envision it coming out of you, all of your anger coming out. And it's starting to form a cloud in front of your solar plexus. Does that make sense? So you're standing up, your eyes are closed, you're breathing in through your solar plexus, and then when you're breathing out through your solar plexus, and all your anger is coming out in the form of a cloud. And breathe in and out until you've actually formed a storm cloud in front of your solar plexus. Repeat until your cloud is a large storm. When your cloud is fully formed and in front of your solar plexus, do a large inhale to where it's felt in your solar plexus, and then forcefully exhale and envision a bolt of lightning coming out of the storm cloud and going straight down into the earth. This lightning bolt is your repressed anger. Let it go. Let it go. It is harming you. It is doing nothing for you but harm. Harm can manifest in the way of cancer. in the way of, like it said, liver dysfunction, ulcers in your stomach, real sickness, and real mental anguish. So let it fucking go. I have so much to be angry about. I'm almost crying right now. Let it go. Let that lightning bolt go down through your storm into the earth. Let the earth take care of your anger. And when you're done, let it stay gone. And you may end up crying, too. It's a lot. It's a lot. So do that until you feel that you're done. And before that, I'm sorry, while you're doing the lightning bolt, you can add in clapping, shouting, screaming, stomping, whatever you want to do as you're expelling those lightning bolts with your exhales. And truly fucking let it go. Let it go. We're coming into a new age here where we don't have room to be weighted down by our past. We don't live there anymore. We live right now. Right this moment, right now, is all that exists. So everything you're hanging on to, whether it's conscious or not, give it to the earth. Fucking let it go. And you will begin to heal and balance your solar plexus chakra. You're going to know when you're done because you're going to lose momentum and you're going to get tired. So once you feel that, like you're like, okay, whoo, that took a lot out of me, which is good. Slowly return to your normal breathing and slowly sit down. Wrap yourself up in your arms and give yourself a big love hug. Love yourself. Replace what you just expelled with love, self-love. Do this, the meditation as many times as you want. Once a day, once a week, whatever, to keep these in balance. And like I said, I have the root chakra and the sacral chakra already. I probably will redo them because this meditation that I came up with, it was much more in depth. I'd like to add these exercises for every one of them. So once you're done, you've given yourself love and you feel back to normal, well, hopefully a lot lighter. Maybe journal how you feel. Journal your experience. Call a friend. Talk it out.